picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part. They're trying to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Tigers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Yates. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Wheeler. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Guys, let's look big picture in Colorado. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Scanning the field, it's Yates. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw at Stevens. Fires to the right. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too, as complete a win as they've had for some time. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to throw on first down. almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Running to Green. Quarterback gets the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To throw, it's Yates. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And that is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Stevens. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Yates. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To the air on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quickly complete. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw. It's Yates. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to fall to the... Physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. There he goes! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. And that That one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Wants to go up top. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Stevens. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Missouri! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 28 over San Diego State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the pressure. Slithers into space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air, it's Stevens. Got the back over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on second down. Caught behind the line. It's awesome. Oh, he's got some space. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
The Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. He'll run it again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll run the sneak for it.
You know, when your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You going right or you going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's just decision there by the quarterback.
A little screen to the running back. Hard running there. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to pass. It's Stevens. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Wide open on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Pulled and fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. With the catch, it's Kent. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Complete in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Kent. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Handoff to the single running back. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a man. It's Stevens. The screen, and watch out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Under fire. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They want to throw it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quick spin on the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Touchdown, Missouri! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Missouri, 31. Colorado, 9.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Guard in the backfield. It's Dykes.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stevens. They're working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
The kick is good.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office. They're trailing by 21 to Arkansas.
Looking downfield at Stevens.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that one's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using the quick game. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got the back in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drop. Touchdown, Tiger! And the stomping has commenced.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this, this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Colorado, 16.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Dykes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab deep. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Dykes. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give on the option. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Right back to the well. Finds some fresh air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Picks up one. Brings up second down.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.